Hi, my name is Kunal Raj, and in this video I am going to demonstrate database system lab exercise 5. So the first question of exercise 5 is to retrieve the name of the customer who booked the car. So all in these questions we have to use subqueries and correlate subqueries. So the first query is select first name and concatenate it with the last name as name from customer details where cust id in, and this is subquery select cust id from booking. So whichever cust id is in the booking should be printed for in customer details. So this is the output we get. Now the next is display the details of the car booking issued between 1 Jan 14 to 1 December 14. So in this we'll write select star from car details where car ID in. So car ID will be matched from booking date, and the condition will be where booking date is between 1st January 14 to 1st December 14. The second table you are using is booking. Now the third question is display the name of the people who booked luxury car. So again we'll do select first name and last name as name concatenation, then from customer details where cust id in, using in we are going to match this cust id from the main query to the subquery. So the subquery select cust id from car booking where car id in. So this again a subquery from subquery. So this is the second subquery. So the car id in, select car id from price detail where car type equal to luxury car. So three tables we are using, that's why we need three subquery. So these are three names we will get. These three customers are using luxury cars. Fourth question is display the brand of the booked car which is booked more than one car. So we have to print the brand which is booked more than one time. So first let us see the query. So query select car brand from car details where one is less than. So this subquery will return the number of times the car is booked, and which should be greater than 1, that's why using less than symbol here. So 1 should be less than, that means this should be greater than 1. So this is select count star from booking where cd.car id is equal to car id, cd is the outer car id. So here we are using correlated subquery in this question. So this particular query will return these three brands. Now fifth question is display the customer name whose booking type is private and booked for Xylo. Say they have given two conditions here, the booking type is private and the car type is Xylo, the car brand. So we should write select first name, again concatenation as last name as name from customer details where car id in. So this is the second subquery, select cust id from booking where car id in. The third subquery, second subquery, main query, then subquery, then again we have a subquery where car id in, car id from car details where car brand equal to Xylo, and then again we have a query condition where customer type should be equal to private. So here we are given three tables, that's why using three subquery, three queries, one query on another, and the output is this one. Sixth question is name the customer who has used all the cars. So we have to use exist here. So the query is select first name and last name is name concatenation from car customer details where not exist. So not exist is used where the if anything will return by this subquery which should not be there in the first query, then the not exist will be true. So this is the query which will return to not exist, and the second query is select car id from car details minus, which minus means the details, the id should be in this query but it should not be in this query. So the second query is select distinct car id from booking B where cd.cust id is equal to b.cust id. So again we are correlating with the outer query, so the output would be this one. Now the seventh question is name the car which is used by all the customer. So again we have to use exist. So select car brand from car details where not exist, again we are using not exist here. So this is the query which will return to the not exist. So select cust id from customer detail minus select cust id from booking B where cd.car id equal to b.car id. So cd is for the outer subquery as you can see here, and B is for the inner subquery. Again we are correlating with outer subquery, and minus is for all the values which is in this subquery but not in this subquery. So as you can see that we don't have any car which is used by all customers, so it will return no rows. Now the last question is name the brand for the car of the car which is used by the customer more than once. So all the brand which are used by at least 2 times will be printed. So here we have select car brand from car details, and then we are providing aliasing where one is less than. Again we have provided this subquery. So one is less than, select count star, which will count all the column from customer details, and then we have provided the where condition as where exist. Select star from car booking where the condition is cust id is equal to COD cust id, that is outer subquery, as you can see here. And car id is equal to CAD dot car id. So the cust id will be compared between these two subquery, and car id will be compared between these two subquery, and we will get all the brand of the car which has customer more than once. So this is the output for this query. So thank you for watching.